All right, cool. So we back. All right, dog. So let's go ahead and get it started. One thing you were saying, man, is you want people to recognize you immediately when they listen to your music. In one of your interviews, you said, I say a lot of personal things because I want people that don't even know me to know who I am. So
Yeah,
when you think about your music, what are a couple of words that come to your mind that you want people to know about you?
man, I just want everybody to know that I'm a real, authentic person. I mean, I got a whole lot of faith to me because I really, you know what I'm saying, my whole career is like built on faith. You know what I'm saying? Just point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? Just the way my work ethic and, you know what I'm saying? Just because, you coming up from the bottom, you don't really got a lot of people that believe in you. You feel me? So you gotta be strong. You gotta be a real soldier. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when, you know what I'm saying, situations come your way or whatever come your way, because, life happens. Like, anything can happen. So, I mean, it's just about just staying strong to who you are and just being true to who you are. So, anybody listening to my music, I just want them to know, you know what I'm saying, I'm true to who I am. And, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to be me no matter what. Like, I ain't really, you know what I'm saying, going by, you know what I'm saying, what others, you know what I'm saying, perceive the whole, you know what I'm saying. Like, I just want to be me, want to stay true to who I am, and just let others know that you can be yourself too, and then get to where you want to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And the dope thing about you is that you unapologetic about your faith. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you don't ever hold back. You were in an interview and you said, well, first things first, I'm a faith-based artist. And you said the thing about me is it's not about religion, but it's about my relationship with Christ. Why is that so important for people to clarify that it's not about your religion, but it's about your relationship?
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like that's real important because at the end of the day, you can say you do this, you can say you one thing, you say you this and that, but at the end of the day, it's all about your relationship, man, because God really know your heart. He know who you are, and He know how you know what I'm saying, going about with life, and He know who you being a light to, and you know what I'm saying, who you not being a light to. So at the end of the day, like, God know you know what I'm saying, more than anybody else. So it's like, why put on for others? You know what I'm saying? Just all you gotta do is just be yourself and do you and have a real relationship and just stay on the right track and just stay focused. Cause you know what I'm saying, that's the man. That's big with me. Like, I keep saying, like, stay focused, because a lot of people you know what I'm saying, just lose track just because of what they see in the world or what others may be saying about them. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta stay focused because life in general is a test. You feel me? Like, it's a test that you go through and everybody gotta go through. So once you pass that test, you got, you know what I'm saying, big old blessings at the end of the way. So you just gotta stay focused.
Yo, one of your Twitter posts talking about your song "Sticks and Stones," you kind of talk about that. You said you can't always expect people to just do it your way. Sometimes you got to meet them where they're at. Is that how it worked out for you when you came to Christ? Like, somebody met you where you were at and then brought you to Christ?
Really, I've been coming up in church all my life. So, you know what I'm saying, I always knew right from wrong. I always knew the thing what was going on, and I got older and, you know what I'm saying, just start being around more people and start going through more things. So I kind of drifted off. Let me get a peach tea. Let me get a peach tea. And I kind of just drifted off, you know what I'm saying, where I was. And just, you know what I'm saying, just got in a whole bunch of situations. And actually, you know what I'm saying, what really got me with a real deal relationship with Christ, you know what I'm saying, I actually got into a real bad situation where I got, you know what I'm saying, shot at. You know what I'm saying? I was fortunate enough not to get shot, but, you know what I'm saying, once that situation happened, I knew right then and there that if I kept doing the things I was doing and just trying to go the direct path I was trying to go in, you know what I'm saying, I was either going to, you know what I'm saying, end up dead or in jail, really. So I just had to make a decision right then and there on what I wanted to do, what I had to do, really. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole family, so, you know what I'm saying, I just got to do what's right in general. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how being a man is. At the end of the day, you got to be a man. So
yeah. And you seem to speak a lot about that too, like in your interviews and in your music. You talk a lot about, what I've been through, what, my testimony, and why you're always about helping other people. In your song "Sticks and Stones," man, I was listening to your lyrics, and a lot of it is about how you want to help the people. The grind that's involved, and not letting it remain only for you, but you want to help other people. And one of your lines you said was, "I can't depend on another man. Give him a helping hand as I unravel the rubber band." So, tell me about that.
That must
Your
have been
grind.
them bars on them folks.
I'm telling you, we're real about this here, man.
Yes,
like
sir.
your grind, when you grind, your focus is not just you making it, but you want to make it so that you can help out another person. Why is that important to you?
Man, because that's what it's all about. Like, we all kings and queens out here, so we just gotta lift each other up. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the news or look at, you know what I'm saying, whatever going on in the government or in the world in general, like, you can easily get let down and just lose track of who you, know what I'm saying, who you are, because we are kings and queens, like, we bosses out here. So, like, you just gotta, it's all about lifting others up and letting others know that you can do the same thing. You feel me? And if we all, you know what I'm saying, leaders out here, you feel me? Like, that's what it's all about at the end of the day.
And it seems like you've had this confidence, like you knew that this was the plan that God had for you, for a minute. Like and I've been doing music for a long time. I feel like this is the direction God wants me to go in. And then another bar you said was, "I know it's meant to be, but when I feel down, I'm missing my cousin." So
Yeah,
talk about that. Talk about that grind that you're in right now. Where people might think that's it. Few made it already, but talk
right.
about the times where like you're missing your cousin. You do have those moments, of sadness.
Yeah, like it's just hold, just because you gotta remember, like even though what you got going on is going well, and you know what I'm saying, it may seem like everything on the up and up, like you still got others around, you still got family. You know what I'm saying, it's going through a lot of things, it's going through a lot of trials. So it's like it's bigger. Now, so you got a bigger weight on your back now because you got way, you know what I'm saying, big responsibilities to handle. You feel me? Like I got a daughter, and you know what I'm saying, just got my parents, and just I got a lot of people that I want to help out, and I want to, you know what I'm saying, see proud of me, you know what I'm saying, even more. So you got to think about it, like when you want to position, you know what I'm saying, with others trying to be proud of you or whatever, you got to make sure that you're on your P's and Q's. Like you got to make sure that you're doing your thing, because any little thing you do, you know what I'm saying, you can go all the way back down. You feel me? So like I say that's the main thing. And when I go back to being focused, like, you know what I'm saying, that's real big for me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, as soon as you let others get to you, boy, and boy, because some folks, they so easy to break, and that really be the devil, like trying to get to you and try to break what you built up. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta stay focused and just, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
just keep the faith.
Yo,
And
and it's interesting you talk about that, man. It is easy to lose your focus, and sometimes we feel like being being Christians and being among Christians and being a part of the Christian hip hop as well, that you don't get hate. But even part of your song, you were
yeah,
talking, guess I'm a bumble now that we buzzing. Maybe that's why they're trying to throw shots at the gang all of a sudden. Talk about that.
yeah.
Like, what do you mean by that? Like, who's throwing shots at y'all now?
Man, it's just all tight. It's really slick shots, but you know we too smart to ignore the slick shots. So we see them, but just, you know what I'm saying, we ain't gonna respond to everything. But I mean, it's just people like, you know what I'm saying, just sneak this and low key hate. You know what I'm saying, when you go to a different level, people think that you just, you know what I'm saying, big headed and just on the outside looking in, not really knowing what's going on. But you know what I'm saying, just little slick stuff. You know what I'm saying, we ain't really trying to get into all that. We just trying to do what we do, take care of our family. That's it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't really trying to get into all that extra.
Yeah. And that's why it's so easy. I think it's even harder for Christians, in Christian hip hop, where we might assume that we don't get hate, but anybody that's been in this industry for a while, you could probably tell already that a lot of the criticism you probably getting is also from the church, because from the
Yeah.
outside, they might not agree with what you're doing, but you got to make sure that you're paying attention to the direction God has for you. And that's why I want to transition to your next song, which is Show Love. And it's
Yeah.
really about that. Like you talk about, it's the reality that people will hate, people that will be disappointed in the decisions you make. But you say, let them hate all they want, show love. And when you said also, when they don't want you to shine, show love. Why is it important to be consistent with showing love?
Man, because at the end of the day, like, you reap what you sow. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, everything is about relationships and just how you treat people in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got a good care about yourself, a good heart, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna come back to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta treat others how you want to be treated at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, people just hate for no reason, man. It's just like, it don't even make no sense. You know what I'm saying? To just hate on another man just because he's trying to do for his family or just trying to do something positive in general. You feel me? So at the end of the day, you gotta show love.
Yeah. Yeah, one of your songs you mentioned, and one of the verses in that song, Show Love, you mentioned that you kill them when you show love.
Yeah. You gotta smile even when they mug. You kill them when you show a little love. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You gotta show love. Cause at the end of the day, boy, some folks you'll be surprised, bro, cause folks be so low key. bro, like people hate to see, you know what I'm saying, another person happy or another person enjoying themselves or trying to better themselves, but you'll never know. Well, and it be some of the people you wouldn't even expect, bro. Like it'd be crazy, bro. But you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying, all you gotta do is just, you know what I'm saying, just brush it off and just keep doing you, keep doing what you do.
And I think that's why it's important for the people that you hang out with too, right? Like the people you surround yourself with, because you're going to, as you continue to grow, as people continue to know who you are, the positive comments are going to come, but also the negative comments. So it's important who you surround yourself with. That's why the person sitting next to you is so important when we talk about this right now. Tell the people what kind of tour you in right now.
Man, salute to my brother I Gazelle, man. We, you know what I'm saying, popping off the Trillion tour. You know what I'm saying, the whole Trillion, so you know he got the whole Trillion trilogy going on. So you know what I'm saying, he told out the whole story, and now it's time to take it on the road. So you know what I'm saying, I'm just with him and the whole Free Barabbas. Salute to the whole Free Barabbas. You know what I'm saying, 1KF Free Barabbas. You know what I'm saying, clicked up. You know what I'm saying. But nah, we just, you know, we just gonna have a movie, man. First stop Dallas. If you in Dallas, man, push up on us, man. We at the door. You get what I'm saying? Like Saturday, doors open at 6. You know what I'm saying? Show start at 7. Get there, cause we starting on time. We ain't gonna do the extra. We starting on time. Make sure you get in the building. You feel me? Cause you don't wanna. You know what I'm saying, we got a whole bunch of stuff. We got a whole bunch of surprise guests gonna be in the building. So it's gonna be a real good, man. A real good show.
Yeah. One of the things you were mentioning in another interview was the fact that you got a daughter, and that the reason why you do what you do is because you do it for her. How do you balance going on tour right now with your daughter? How do you keep balance?
Man, you gotta have that FaceTime, my brother. Not just playing, but nah, I just make sure I see my daughter every chance I get, really. And at the end of the day, I'm out doing what I do for her. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know what I'm saying, just make sure I stack up my money, and when I come back, make sure I just spend as much time with her as I can and teach her as much as I can. And you know what I'm saying, just put her in school. She in school. She liking school, and you know what I'm saying, learning how to interact with others. But you know I'm I'm just all about family at the end of the day. Like I'm about family regardless of anything. So
yeah, family and spaghetti.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, yeah. The other thing you mentioned was that you got music coming, but you also got music videos coming as well. Tell us about the Load of Me music video.
Hey man, everybody keep asking about Load of Me video, man. It's still on the way. I'm saying still on the way, man. The anticipation is real for that, man. So we got to make sure it's gonna be a real big situation, real big deal. I got 2 more videos on the way. You know what I'm saying, before or after Load of Me, I don't know yet. Might be before and after. You know what I'm saying, I got 2 more on the way, 3 videos and all. You did. I ain't gonna reveal the other 2. You know what I'm saying, but Load of Me on the way, 2 more on the way as well. You did. But nah, we just trying to work, man. We just trying to make sure this summer is like real big, and like I said, we just trying to make power moves out here, and you know what I'm saying, just keep it going and stay focused, and you know what I'm saying, just letting our light shine everywhere.
Show Love's got to be a video, dog. Show Love's gonna be a video, right?
See, you know what I'm saying, you trying to spill the beans on them, right? You know what I'm saying, we trying to keep it low for them. You know what I'm saying? But nah, son, I don't know. That sound like a good idea.
Yo, a better idea is gonna be this, dog. Show Love sounds like it should be like, you know, in the beach in Miami. How about you guys shoot that video out here in Miami?
See, you spilling the beans too much. You must got a plug or something on some information. Cause you know what I'm saying, you hitting it on right now. I don't know what you're talking about right now.
But is the tour gonna come to Florida?
Oh yeah, we coming to Florida. Yeah, we coming to Florida. Tour coming to Florida, man. Florida, make sure y'all get y'all tickets when we release the date and the location. You know what I'm saying? We're going to Houston. Y'all know we're going to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? We're going to, where else we going? LA. We're going to LA with it. You did. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all just get y'all tickets when we drop that location. You know what I'm saying? Because it's up there. Yes, sir.
Yo, y'all let me know if y'all come to Miami. Let me know so we can make that happen. And get the tour to make a stop out here. You know, we get the gang out and all that, man. Hey, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate what you do. I appreciate the message behind your music. Way beyond just being we already know that you love Jesus, but the fact that in all your music, even in Load of Me, when I hear your lyrics, you're telling people, hey, look at me. The message that you're showing is, look at the faith that I have, and look at the fact that the focus for me is going to be humility. I think like your constant thing you keep mentioning is, I want to be humble. I want humility, and I want the message that I spread to be humility. Why is that such an important thing for you?
Because, man, I realize, I'm a type of person to realize that when you get to one level, you're at the bottom of another level. You know what I'm saying? So never think that you've made it at any cost. Like you just gotta keep going and keep grinding and like just keep you know what I'm saying, just keep trying to better yourself. You know what I'm saying? Somebody once told me that Denzel Washington still take acting classes. You feel me? So you just gotta keep bettering yourself in all levels. Like you never know what God got in store for you. So you just gotta, you know what I'm saying, keep on shopping. Boy, I gotta write that down, boy.
That's a good
Come
tweet.
on.
That's a tweet. Come on,
Yes,
somebody.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Well, I appreciate you, 1K, for making sure to take a couple of minutes to chat with us at Jam the Hype. Following you for a minute, man. Keep bringing that music. Keep bringing that quality. We appreciate you. And the last question I'm gonna give you before you dip and sign off would be, what are you studying right now? What book of the Bible or book period? What are you reading?
Well, you know, I'm always be digging in the Proverbs. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what my pops taught me as a youngin'. Like, I always make sure you focus on Proverbs. But my favorite scripture of all time is Philippians 4:13. You can do all things through Christ that strengthen you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to keep going on these folks. You know what I'm saying? Keep God first on these folks. Yeah, that part. You know what I'm saying? But nah, we just trying to, we just trying to be an example to others and trying to let our light shine where it ain't being shined at. So
Yeah.
trying to keep going.
Yeah, I appreciate you, 1K. Appreciate you for these couple of minutes, man. And we'll continue to build up. I'll be looking out for the Show Love that's going to be filmed in Miami when y'all come out here for the tour. And I'll make sure I make a cameo.
Man, let's get it. Yeah, I'm going to hit you up as soon as we touch down. Let's get it.
All right, then, bro. Appreciate you, man.
I appreciate y'all. JamTheHype.com. 1KF, let's get it.